This is the future.
Today is July 17th, 2024. It is 2 a.m. I've been behind my computer for like 2 hours trying to find tweets to share with you and add some more to the tweets that I was supposed to record for this channel yesterday. And I've been searching. There hasn't really been anything meaningful. I've posted some stuff on my community board on my other channels for you guys. You know, tweets that I saw. It's not necessarily really important for me to put on a video, but I post them on my community board. So I ended up having 8 tweets total for this channel. Yesterday I had about 3, and I didn't have enough time and enough tweets to share to make a video, so I decided to postpone it for today. And I added these a few minutes ago. And then I came across other ones. They're not necessarily important tweets, but some discussion that's going on, because I think the squads are avoiding the UK tabloid, and there's a lot of politics that's going on, so I avoid many of these. Some of them I post on my community board on App Team Sussex, like the former Prime Minister Liz Truss. I post that on my community board, but I will not be discussing in any of my videos. So let's get this started for this video, and hopefully I don't stay too long. Okay, so as usual, let's look at the background. 1,673 subscribers. New subscribers, welcome. And this channel used to be monetized. When Harry and Meghan went to Nigeria, the channel was monetized, and by the end of that weekend, YouTube decided to demonetize it. I didn't challenge it because there was some stuff that I posted. They were minor, there were some shorts, but if you look, for instance, on my content restriction, I have no problem with any of my tweets, any of my videos, should I say. And then my shorts videos, no problem as well. Restriction, none. Okay? So because many of them were things that I share, whatnot, so I didn't even bother argue with them or anything like that. So let's continue. Let's go on Twitter. So these are the numbers. Okay, this is the first tweet. OMG, this is so amazing. I hope Prince Harry is working on stuff with the charity to boost its profile. Okay, so that was a retweet. After we watch the video, I'll come back out here to read some of the tweets here. So let's go into Scotty Little Soldiers. Let's pause it. There will be a screenshot once I play it, okay, because YouTube has a very strict policy with videos being played. Nikki shares her incredible trip to Texas, where she was invited by the US Point of Light. Okay, so let's see here. Point of Light. We inspire, equip, and mobilize people to take action that changes the world. Definitely, Harry has to put in the word. I think so, because since Harry has been the global ambassador for Scotty Little Soldier, it raises their profile. So I'm pretty sure somewhere Harry must have, put in the words for them. Right at Point of Light, to speak about her journey as an army widow and founder of Scotty's. Watch the latest SitRep in full. Okay, so should I go into it? And then let me do that. First, let's listen to the 35 seconds, and then I'll go into this. And I don't know. I'll record it, but once I'm editing, I'll decide what I should do. If I should share it or just share the link or anything like that. But let's listen to this video, and there will be screenshots, okay?
Everyone, so much to tell you all about in this month's SitRep. Let's start with my trip to Texas last month. So I was invited by the US Points of Lights to travel to Texas and talk about my journey as an army widow and as course of being founder of Scotty's. Being asked to represent the UK was a huge honour for me, but even when I'm offered exciting opportunities like this one, I have to ensure that how I spend my time is in the best interest of the charity. With this one though, it was fairly clear all the expenses were paid for by the US, so that was a bonus. And I was given various opportunities to talk about Scotty's and raise the profile of the charity.
There it is.
Everyone, so much to tell you all about in this.
So let's go into it.
Drinking warm water before bed balances blood sugar.
So it's a YouTube video, so there's no way I'm gonna play it. Okay, I'll leave the link of the YouTube video in the description. You guys could go check it out. There's no reason for me to even play it. I thought it was a completely different video out of YouTube or anything like that, but since it's on YouTube, I'll just leave the link. You guys could check it out. I didn't know. Okay, so that's that. Let's go back to Twitter. Okay, so we listen to this. Okay, well done. You do an amazing job communicating the work you do. You are a superb representative, spokesperson, and founder. I'm thrilled you're able to share beyond your border and seek new opportunities by highlighting the work you do. Okay, there's that. She tags Scotty Little Soldier at Corporal Scotty. Well done to you, and I'm happy the charity being seen internationally. You chose excellent ambassador to represent your charity. That's Harry. Okay, that's fantastic news, Nikki. I'm sure there will be more trips like this for yourself and the charity as a whole. So good to see Scotty's Little Soldiers linking up with US organization and building the charity's profile globally. Okay, oh wow, let's pause this. That's an ad, but let's pause it. Oh wow, love seeing Scotty getting more visibility. Way to go, Nikki. Okay, great news and congratulations. Wishing you to be able to make lasting contact and support of your mission. Wow, congrats. More to come. Congrats. Okay, so let's go back to the original tweet. Let's pause it again. I think Harry was working his ambassador magic to help her boarding her charity network. I think so too. I really do. I hope so. Scotty is a beautiful charity, and I hope they can expand into the USA. I think they already are. In terms of... No, let me take it back. I was thinking... There was something that I read. Okay, my memory is vague on this, so let me leave that topic alone. When they had that interview together, they implied that the charity will expand. Harry's new title implies it will become more international. Okay, so there's something to where I was leaning toward. Wonderful, there's the thumbs up. Some of you need to stop piling on every charity you see, expecting Harry to help. Hasn't he already got enough on it? I mean, he's the ambassador for it. Let me pause for a second. Okay, so this is what I wrote here. But Prince Harry is, you know, the Scotty Little Soldier, global ambassador since last year. People are not making things up. He's been their patron since 2017. So there's my receipt for all of that. All right, so, and when he was their patron, 2017. So, you know, whenever anything that you would assume what this person is saying is looking out for Harry and things like that, but these are derangers. All right, look, 5 followers. I'll block them later. All right, so there's that. All right, so let's block now. I don't want to hear from them. All right, so that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, I've already did my recording, and I decided to hop on Twitter again to see what's going on while I'm editing, and I came across this. So I'm gonna add this to the video. Here from Mark French from One Fin Soul. Let's see what they do here. One Financial, okay, One Financial Solutions. Expert in providing a wide range of financial solutions to commercial and personal clients. Contact us for further details. So let's see here. And a proud member of Scotty's Business Heroes Club. Quote, supporting the armed forces community and the incredible work Scotty's does was an easy decision. Find more. So this is probably a YouTube video. But let's listen to this one only, okay? It's 41 seconds. There'll be screenshots.
Yeah, so One Financial Solutions is a financial advice firm at the heart of what we do, but we do a lot more than that. We get involved in our local community right across the UK, working with businesses as well as individuals to support them. So, and why did we become a business club heroes member? Well, all of us pretty much are parents. So, and with listening to what Scotty's do and some of the inspirational stories, it was quite an easy decision for us to make. We want to support the armed forces, we want to support the armed forces community, but actually, you know, hearing what you guys do in Scottish Little Soldiers is just truly inspirational.
Okay, so that's that, and
yeah,
that's
so
it. Let me pause.
Solutions.
So that's that. There's no comments here. All right, so I have a personal thing to say about this, but let me just keep it to myself. Let's just say that. But I'm just sharing this since Scotty Little Soldiers shared it. Okay, so that's that. Let's get back to the original recording. Let's go to the next tweet. Well Central Kitchen. I tried to look more into the Well Central Kitchen. I didn't find much. I have another tweet regarding it. Let's pause. Okay, our people at St. Elizabeth, Jamaica are resilient, but we are still appreciative of those who come to help and some relief to our people after the destruction of barrels such as Well Central Kitchen. A minute and 14 seconds. There will be screenshots. So let's see if there's anybody speaking. Okay. Alright, let me rewind it slightly. There's a little, they started talking in between while the music was playing, so I'm gonna have to draw down the music a little bit and hopefully you could hear what the person is saying, or just read along, I guess. Alright, for a minute I thought I saw someone that looks like Harry. Maybe it's this guy, but let me see if I see where he looks like Harry. Never mind, it's gonna take me forever to spot it. Yeah, like right here, he looks like Harry, but that's not Harry. Okay, let's read some of the comment. Beautiful effort, big up the team. You know, as I was watching it, I was thinking of those volunteers who lost their lives in the bombing in Gaza. These people do amazing work across the world. So happy to see they've come to provide some relief to our brothers and sisters in St. Elizabeth. Alright, that's an ad. This goes to show that NGO are much better prepared to offer assistance in time of need than government bureaucrats. At Well Central Kitchen does such good work to help. Felt so sad when those aid workers were bombed. That's the thing that I was thinking. Bombed in Israel earlier this year while doing same thing there as in Jamaica. Help those in need. Yeah, it crossed my mind as well. Okay, I've watched this clip so many times. Seeing people helping people gives me faith in humanity. Thank you, Well Central Kitchen. There's that, emojis, thank you. So let's go to the next one. There's another video regarding Well Central Kitchen. Is it video or yeah, it's just a tweet. Oh, we're really going to enjoy this tonight. We've been eating intense stuff. There's no electricity, no fridge, right? So we don't get salad. This is brilliant. Thank you so much. Food is energy. Food is life. Ken picked up fresh meal at Well Central Kitchen distribution point in Carriacou. He lives in Grenada, but he is here helping repair his family's home after Hurricane Beryl. Okay, that is that. Food is energy, food is life. Yes, and Well Central Kitchen, hence food is also stability, food is love. That's an ad. And these are extra, that's politics. Let's leave that alone. Let's go to the next one regarding Invictus now. I really was searching for more stuff to share with you, but I didn't see much. Okay, Invictus Sunday. So last weekend, while the Wimbledon was going on and there was something else, the soccer, Euro 24 that was going on. So the squad were like, we're on mute, we're just focusing on our fave, and that's all they were posting. So this is one of them, Invictus Sunday. All right, there's Harry. I never seen this picture until, you know, the person posted that, so I thought I'd share it with you. Look at Harry in the back. He enjoyed being over there doing his Invictus work. Okay, great photo. Okay, there's that. That's in GIF. That's an ad. Okay, this is extra. I read this in one of my videos already, so maybe not for this channel, but for my other channel. Alright, so there's another video. Invictus, we are Invictus. I love this from the American team, Invictus Spirit, Invictus Sunday. Again, that's from the last weekend. The dog that is barking is into it too, LOL. So let's go into it and listen. You'll see what I'm saying when you start listening. Listen to the dog.
Let me get a hell yeah! Hell yeah! Let me get a hell yeah! Hell yeah!
It's the dog that got me barking. Listen. Alright, so that's that. I'm sorry, there will be screenshot in between. Alright, so there's no response here. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so this is another picture I saw for the first time as well, so that's why I put it on the list. Prince Harry is compassionate. He is 99% Diana and 1% Charles. Alright, Harry's compassion is on a whole other level. That was July 15. Let's look at the picture. I don't know if it's really in a cemetery or it looks like a real cemetery. It's not just a representative of a symbolism of the amount of kids who lost their parent. Wow. I would like to know more about this. You already know it has to do with the military in some capacity. Wow. Alright, let's read some of the comments. The 1% Chuck is his resemblance to Grandpa Phil. That's it. And it is real, and I guess. It is real and from the heart. He is the only warrior who thinks of others. Thank you, Prince Harry. That is true. So let's go into that and see what other people are saying. There's no comments. Okay, so that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. I have one more. There have been a lot of tweets being oh, this one is not there. What happened? Let me search for it to make sure it's they remove it. Okay, I don't find the tweet that I literally put on the list, but when I search for it, these are all the stuff regarding Invictus. Okay, while I'm editing, something tells me go try the link again, and it worked. So we're having more videos instead of less. So this is the one that when I first was recording, wasn't showing up. So there it is. So let's listen. There's no comments. It's 1 minute and 54 seconds, and there will be screenshots, so pay attention. Prince Harry, Invictus founder. So let's listen.
When I was serving in the army, I was openly gay. And in 2008, while we were working together, I had got myself into a bit of a situation with some soldiers from another regiment. And essentially, they didn't like the fact that I was gay, and they had a problem about it. And they were sort of chest poking me and making me feel quite uncomfortable, shall we say. I got into my tank, if you could imagine, where Prince Harry was doing something, and he could see that I was clearly affected by something, and he asked me what the problem was. I told him that there were a couple of soldiers outside who weren't very happy with the fact that I was gay. So, quite offended that his gunner was being picked on by these people, Prince Harry went out and saw those soldiers and spoke to them, and the problem went away. He told them off, and they left me alone.
So you obviously had a very positive experience in relation to Prince Harry, but generally, how was he viewed by those in the Blues and Royals?
Very interesting. You fighting. You are a team dealing with so many other things. Sometimes people's mind, adults' minds, are out there. And thank God Harry was able to solve that issue. My goodness. And it's, I don't know, lack of focus on so many levels. You could see it from Harry's family as well, lack of focus. So, wow. I'm glad I went back to look for it because I had saved the video for me to share with you when I'm recording so I could share my thought. And it's the same thing almost. But anyway, let's focus. Let's go back to let's continue.
Prince Harry was well liked, and that's not something you can say about every officer that you work with. He was good, I think, is the first thing to say. He knew how to do his job. He was skilled in the different roles that he was faced with. He took the time to know his people. He wasn't afraid to get himself involved with things that were going on, whether it be a game of football or whether it was, I seem to remember one of the nights when we were in Canada, it was one of the boys' birthday, and we all went out to have a steak dinner and a lot of beer. And Prince Harry came with us and put himself in the middle of that situation. And it was natural as well. It didn't seem to be a forced thing. It wasn't uncomfortable. We weren't being careful what we said because Prince Harry was with us. He was able to just embed himself into our community because he was one of us.
That's very nice. I'm glad I get to share it with you. So let's go back to the original recordings, which when I first was recording, this video did not pop up. I looked for it, I didn't see it. For some reason, something tells me go back and check it while I'm editing, and it popped up. So we're getting extra and more videos because when I didn't see it, I went over a whole bunch of other videos. So this one was nice. Okay, so let's get back to the original recording. So I was looking at this and I thought, since it's only 49 seconds, let me play it for you guys. Okay, Prince Harry is appreciated. All right, 49 seconds. That was part of the Tillman Award.
I'm so proud to stand with my Invictus family tonight. Throughout our nation's history, we have supported and received support from allied nations. Harry not only fulfilled that war, or that in the Middle East, he now supports us by contributing his heart, his spirit, and lending us his celebrity so that ill, sick, injured, and wounded from all over the world have the opportunity to heal through sport and camaraderie. I am honored, and we are honored to call Harry a friend, a brother, an ally, and the champion of the Invictus spirit. A spirit that has forever changed the lives of many, like us. I'm so proud.
So as I was listening to her saying this, and I'm thinking, if little people like us, me, you, who's listening, who's not a politician, and if we listen to those politicians who have their own agendas, they're trying to create division among all of us. So we need to stand strong when we see true reality, compassion, the effort that people's trying to do to build bridges. We need to appreciate it because politicians have their own agenda trying to divide people so they could live a comfortable life for their family. Okay, so and they're sending our kids to do the damage. As I'm saying this, I'm thinking what's going on in Haiti. They're sending, is it Kenya? Kenyan military over there. So, I don't know. So much is going on. Let's focus on that. Let's see what else I could share with you with this thread. Because the tweet that I had put on my list is not there. So the person who put it removed it. Okay, Prince Harry Invictus founder and Meghan, his then girlfriend. Look at them. They have the same reaction. Look at their hands. That's that. There's another one. Prince Harry Invictus founder. There they are. That was, I believe that was it Netherlands? I think that was the Netherlands. Or was it Germany? Let's click on this. There's 8 comments on it. Megan is actually quite tall. Nah, she's wearing heels. I've seen them standing next to each other where Megan is not wearing high heel. Megan is very short compared to Harry. Right, there's a thumbs up. A lot of emojis of thumbs up. Okay, next one. Service doggies and Prince Harry, Invictus founder. Look at the video that I shared a few minutes ago where the dog was barking. Was part of it. Look at the dogs. Know they sense good spirit. Look at oh my goodness, this is so nice, the way the dogs react to him. There they are here. Oh my god, look at this one. The dogs are spoiled. There they are here. There's Harry. Okay, so let's see what else I could share with you. Prince Harry Invictus founder. That's just image. There's a video. Invictus game, full sport. We change lives and save lives. Okay, 16 seconds. If there's a music, I'm just gonna mute it. That was the Netherlands. That's the king right there. You were having fun.
This is the future.
Alright, it's playing again. That's the king of Netherlands. And that, I think, seeing Harry with the king, that pisses off the left behinders. Let's see, there's 2 comments under it. Okay, I love this video so much. They both look so happy and Harry is gorgeous. Okay, that's hashtags and that's a commercial. Let's see the next one. That's during the award when they ask him a question. Let's listen. The Patiment Award.
Congratulations, Harry. What does this mean to you?
It's great. Yeah. It's fantastic for Invictus as well. Thank you.
I mean, Harry is very sharp. I mean, I guess he's been in the public eye since he was born. So this is a quality not too many people have, to know what to say at the right time. Because I don't think I will have it. Who knows what I would have said over there when they asked me that question. And he made sure to include for Invictus as well. Okay, so there's this. Let's pause that.
Sporting event.
Alright, Prince Harry Invictus founder. There's that. The entire Invictus movement began with a cup of tea between these two. Alright, you don't hear them saying anything about William. That's all you're hearing from the Derangers coming under anything that had to do with Invictus when the squad were talking about it. William funded this, William is part of that. No, there it is. And he didn't even show up to celebrate, at least to support Harry. Alright, so there's that.
Sporting event for wounded, injured and sick service personnel.
I'm sorry, you're gonna be seeing screenshots, okay? Maybe some Invictus images, but just listen to the audio.
The Invictus Games. When Prince Harry flew to the US last year to support British troops taking part in the Warrior Games, he was so inspired he made it his mission to bring the event to the UK.
The Games had such a profound effect on every single individual that actually took part in it, and speaking to people like Ivan Castro, who was on the Walking with the Wounded South Pole expedition with me as well, actually having a chance to sit down with people like himself and say, you know, what was the Warrior Games to you? Did it really make that much of a difference? And sport is proven to have a hugely positive effect on the rehabilitation of these guys.
And the Prince has a strong team behind him, including one of the organisers of the 2012 Olympic Games.
Well, when you get a call from Kensington Palace asking you to go and have a cup of coffee, you know something's going to happen. And when he explained to me the experience he had in Colorado with a British team last year, I was inspired, as everyone has been that really understands the impact that this can have.
All right, these are the people we need to listen to when they're talking about Invictus, because they were there. They are the foundation of Invictus. Okay, and Harry, when he goes places, when he's talking to people, he listens and he asks the right question. If he didn't ask question and listen, he would not have the idea to do that, because he saw it and he really felt compassion, the well-being of the people he served with. When you hear him talk, he's always like he's asking questions about things that really important, and then putting all of them together, and he decided, let's do this. And then he knows the right person to call to help him build it. Okay, it was a team effort, but his brother, his family was not part of that team. Okay, yes, we could give Harry credit for coming up with it, and he's never shying away where he got the idea, but it was a team effort to help his ideas come reality. Okay, from the Endeavor Fund, he created it, and he knew the military people need that. He created specifically for military. So when the idea of Invictus, which would be for military, which was what the Endeavor Fund was for, and he used money to help start Invictus. And I always felt it was an investment, and then that investment could have helped so many other things in the UK, but the brother decided, nah, that's a non-starter. But anyway, let's finish this. It's almost done, only 9 seconds left.
As with the Warrior Games, organisers of this event hope to use the power of sport to inspire. More than 300 competitors from across the world.
Okay, so there's that. All right. We're delighted to be joined our founding patron, Prince Harry, at today's IGF conversation, Realizing a Global Community, for panel 1 to discuss 10 years of the Invictus movement. I am here, I am 10. All right. Okay, Invictus Games Foundation. On a trip to the Warrior Games in the USA in 2013, HRH, the Duke of Sussex, saw firsthand how the power of sport can help physically, psychologically, and socially those suffering from injuries and illness. He was inspired by his visit, and the Invictus Game was born within the Archewell Foundation. Okay, now an annual event. It's not an annual. I think it's Is it every 2 years or something like that? I'll look it up when I'm editing. Just look at the screen. Okay, the Archewell Foundation. Okay, he was inspired by his visit, and the Invictus Games was born within the Archewell Foundation. Now, an annual event and a foundation in its own right, Invictus has grown over the years with events in London, Orlando, Toronto, Sydney, and The Hague. In 2022, 500 athletes from 20 countries participated in the games. All right, you could go to the Archewell Foundation if it's still up, to look at that. I mean, what they did at the 10 years anniversary, the royal family, it's a huge stain in their reputation. There's 2 comments here. Okay, are they still on this? There's that. All right, there's that. Okay, a lot of ads and emojis and all of that. Okay, what else? Prince Harry Invictus. Invictus founder. That's him with the kids. Look at this, missing a lamb. And I read somewhere, or did he say it in one of, I don't know where I've heard it, but he's teaching his kids to be, get used to seeing people with disabilities. This is a genuine smile here with Harry here. There's the suede shoes. Okay, there's that. Let's pause. Okay, Prince Harry, Invictus founder. Alright, so these are the things the squad were posting all weekend. Let's listen. 37 seconds. Well, I guess this video is going to be longer than I expected.
Invictus is about the dedication of the men and women who served their countries, confronted hardship, and refused to be defined by their injuries. Invictus is about the families and friends who faced the shock of learning that their loved ones have been injured or fallen ill, and then rallied to support them on their journey of recovery. And above all, Invictus is about the example to the world that all servicemen and women, injured or not, provide about the importance of service and duty. Invictus is about the dedication.
So there's that. There's 2 comments under it. Let's see, what is that? There's the heart. Alright, so the other one I cannot see. Alright, let's pause. This is the entire speech, his acceptance speech for the Patiment Award. I have it on this channel, so go listen to it. So I'm not gonna play it again. Okay, so there's that. SP's 24 standing ovation, well-deserved Prince Harry and Invictus founder. Okay, Felicidades. Okay, 1 minute and 4 seconds. Let's listen to her part introducing Harry.
Fatima al servicio, Príncipe Harry, el Duque de Sussex.
This is the future.
And by the way, right now, some of the noises that is being made on Twitter is that Venus Williams did not stand up to applaud for Harry. That's the noise that they're making, you know, the derangers. Out of everything is that they're focusing on. Alright, so we don't know the story behind it, so I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, she was crying. In one of my videos, I think when I first it was either APU Team Sussex, when I was showing that video and her image came up. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I must have said something in terms of Pat Tillman's mother, and some of the squad corrected me on it. Okay, I never really I know what she looks like on one of my videos that I did yesterday, and I think I put the picture of Pat Tillman's mother. Okay, but before that I didn't bother looking her up to see how she looks. So whatever statement that I had said in that original recording where I said something about Pat Tillman's mother, and it was her image, and the squad corrected me on it. Okay, so let's continue. So they were trying to pull them off the stage so Harry could have the spotlight, but Harry was like, no, leave them. He wants them on the stage with him.
Thank you, Elizabeth, Israel, and Kirsty.
Muchas gracias, Elizabeth, Israel y Kirsty.
You need to be with me.
Tenéis que estar conmigo.
I'd like to begin by expressing my
Me gustaría empezar
to everyone
expresando mi gratitud a todo el mundo que trabaja por la fundación.
Who I'm so honored is here tonight.
I think it was here in that spot where they show her, and I said something. I don't remember what I said, and I guess I said something in the route of Pat Tillman's mother, but someone corrected me and said that's the widow of Pat Tillman.
Especially Mrs. Mary Tillman.
Okay, so there was someone who was translating. Alright, so let's finish it up. This is the last one here. Okay, SPs. Okay, so there's all of that. 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
Race, time.
Okay, so they're repeating. I have the entire speech on this channel. So let me go to my last tweet that I had on my list. Alright, so I ended up showing you a whole bunch of other tweets because the other one was the one that I put on the list was not there. Okay, next tweet, and this is my last one. This one I thought that was kind of funny. I don't know if it's a Photoshop or AI. It's either one of them. Okay, hold on for a second. Is this AI? That was back in 2017. Okay, so this is ESPN who tweeted that back in 2017, and someone saw it and retweeted it over here, and it popped up on my timeline. Okay, when you realize you've never seen Prince Harry and Carson Wentz in the same place at the same time, Eagles. All right, whoever did that did a very good job putting Harry's head in there. Okay, Photoshop, LOL, looks so real though. There's that again. Yes, LOL, Carson does look like Harry though. We used to laugh about it when he played for us. Carson is a redhead, aka Ginger too. I remember back in maybe 2 years ago where they were showing the picture. I remember that face. It looks like Harry for real. What the F? It looked nothing like Carson. Okay, so that's that. Let's do a prayer. Prayer for what? Prayer. That's when I was looking for screenshots to answer the deranger. Prayer for goodwill let's see what happened with goodwill, because that's what came to mind. Goodwill, I was thinking in prosperity, and prosperity. If I might remove the prosperity if I don't like what popped up. Okay, here are some prayers for goodwill and prosperity. Prayer for prosperity. I had a feeling it was gonna focus on prosperity only. Father, I thank you that your ministering spirit angels are free to minister for me and bring in the necessary finances. Father, I confess you are a very present help in trouble, and you are more than enough. I confess, God, that you are able to make all grace, every favor, and earthly blessing come to me in abundance, so that I am always in all circumstances furnished in abundance for every good work and charitable donation. Okay. Father, in the name of your Son, Jesus, I confess your word over my finances this day. As I do this, I say it with my mouth and believe it in my heart, and know that your word will not return to you void, but will accomplish what it says it will do. Okay, so that's that. Let's leave it as that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Don't forget to check my other channels where I talk about the Sussexes in a more, I don't know, gossip type of things. But on this channel, I try to keep it purely the work and things that Harry and Meghan do. And as you can see in this video, I focus on Invictus and the charities that Harry and Meghan support. Okay, so that's that. Thank you for watching.
Whoa, come back. Come back. You guys got to stay here for me. Thank you, Elizabeth, Israel, and Kirsty. Stay here. You need to be with me. I'd like to begin by expressing my deepest gratitude to everyone at the Pat Tillman Foundation, led by Marie Tillman Shenton, who I'm so honored is here tonight. I'd also like to acknowledge the Tillman family, especially Mrs. Mary Tillman, Pat's mother. Her advocacy for Pat's legacy is deeply personal, and one that I respect. The bond between a mother and son is eternal and transcends even the greatest losses. The truth is, I stand here not as Prince Harry Pat Tillman Award recipient, but rather a voice on behalf of the Invictus Games Foundation and the thousands of veterans and service personnel from over 20 nations who have made the Invictus Games a reality. This award belongs to them, not to me. That said, it is of great importance to me to highlight these allies, athletes, and their amazing families for their achievements, their spirit, and their courage at every opportunity, especially on nights like this, in front of people like you. Moments like these help us reach those that need Invictus most and reduce more than 20 veterans a day taking their own lives in this country alone. For those who may not know, Invictus comes from Latin, meaning undefeated or unconquerable. Nelson Mandela credited the poem of the same name, written by the poet William Ernest Henley, for giving him the strength to endure nearly 30 years of imprisonment. Like that poem, the spirit of the Invictus Games transcends race, time, and borders. It is born from unity and exudes purpose. This year, we're celebrating 10 years of witnessing life-changing impact and healing through sport. And while so much progress has been made since those first games, the world outside seems to be in an even more precarious state. We live in an age marked by polarization and division. Conflicts rage around the globe. Anger and resentment towards those who are different seem to pervade societies everywhere. Our community challenges that. Our community proves that unity is not just possible, but formidable. The beauty of the Invictus Games lies in how it brings people together, no matter one's nationality, background, or personal struggles. It is a collective built from courage and mutual respect, where athletes discover time and time again the common denominator of their humanity. Having survived the crucible of armed combat and forged through the challenge to rebuild bodies and minds impacted by conflict, they form a family. They exemplify the very best in all of us. There is a military expression that dates back to Roman times. I'll spare you another Latin lesson. But the phrase translates roughly to leave no one behind. And they hold particular significance for the US Army's Rangers. And I have no doubt Pat Tillman and his comrades lived by those words. So, it is fitting that I end with them and make a promise on behalf of all of us at the Invictus Games Foundation. No matter the road ahead, we are here for you. We will leave no one behind. Thank you.
Evolution. This is the future. This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
You realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility.
We're a fantastic team. We know we are, and we hope to, over time, try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
Today is April 6, 2023. It is 2:44 p.m. So I have a little bit of time, and I thought, let me get this initial video out. Whenever I have time, I'll record. So this is the first video for this channel. Well, I should say second video, because I did like an introduction in terms of what this channel will be focusing on, more in terms of background of Harry and Meghan kind of thing, and things that they have said in the past. So I decided to create this channel to focus mostly on their charitable work. I don't know which direction I'm gonna go with it, but it will be definitely focused on their charitable work. So I thought, since I have the time, let me go over their website to give a basic idea of where they're coming from. And I was looking at their website before I started recording. One of the things I was thinking of doing was to highlight each of these organizations they have helped or they're part of. Then I said, you know, let me just read, go over their webpage and then go over the impact report. And then maybe another video, I'll do a review of the organization